Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday Live. It's our weekly Wednesday update where I try to update you guys on fun stuff happening here at HQ and new stuff coming out. And yeah, I figured today I didn't really have anything planned, so I feel like we could do like a Reddit AMA. You can ask me anything. Hello to everybody on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch, and on YouTube. And we're gonna jump right into it. I love this new platform here where I can just put it up here. Like over on Facebook, Joe's Parlor says, "Will my dreams come true?" If you follow your dreams, they might come true. We'll see, unless they're scary dreams, because sometimes nightmares come true, and that's kind of scary. Graham Faye over on Facebook asked me who my favorite death metal band is. Number one is Origin. Number two is Cannibal Corpse. And number three is Death. Let's see. Streaming on Twitter now. No, I'm not streaming on Twitter. Jonathan Chase over on Facebook says, "Where is my coffee?" Well, first of all, my coffee, I drank my coffee today. I've had way too much coffee. But if you're asking where Deathwish Coffee is, we're based in upstate New York. I am coming at you right now live from an undisclosed location in our brand new HQ offices in Saratoga Springs, and our roasting facility where we roast all the beans that you guys get and obviously grind them up for the grounds and everything else is in Round Lake, New York, which is right up the road from us, which is really, really rad. Let's see, what else? What's the best way to have a coffee really? Short, black, flat, white, dirty chai. Now, I'm not gonna, piss on anybody's parade here. I think whatever you want to put in your coffee is great. In fact, we just put a blog out about putting cheese in coffee. That's just freaking weird. But personally speaking, I think coffee black is the way to go because depending on where the bean is sourced from, depending on where the bean is or how the bean is roasted, and different blends of beans, you're going to get a different flavor profile. And you really don't taste that unless you drink it black. So I think that even if you like putting cream and sugar in your coffee or cheese or whatever it is, I think you should try it black first because sometimes coffee has like a chocolate or a cherry note like Deathwish Coffee does. Or sometimes it's got, like an earthy tone or like, a nutty flavor to it. And you kind of can lose that if you put a lot of stuff in there. And it might inform you as to what type of creamers or sugars you want to put in there as well. I do want to mention that this right here over on YouTube, Chad, you asked it. There it is. When is the mug release for the barrel mug? So you guys know that a couple weeks ago we did the golden ticket release for our brand new barrel mug, and that is Golden Ticket Day is a day where we do a variant color, only in about 20 or 25 of them. And any order purchased on deathwishcoffee.com on that day has a chance to win one of those mugs. So it can be put in your purchase. And usually speaking, a few weeks after, we release the actual release of the mugs, which would be this week. And a lot of people have been asking, well, how come we didn't get the email? Because if you're a coffee subscriber, if you subscribe to our coffee and get it delivered to your door every few weeks or every few months, you have the ability to get early access to our mug release. So if we were to release a mug, say on a Thursday, on a Wednesday, you would get an email with a special code only for subscribers to unlock that mug that you could purchase it a day early. And that would normally be today. The reason why it got pushed back is because a lot of probably what you're experiencing at home, whether you're ordering off of Amazon or you're ordering off of various different online, including ours at deathwishcoffee.com, shipping has been a problem. Everybody's been shipping everything, and with a lot of people out of work and a lot of different things happening because of the worldwide pandemic, shipping has been really strained thin. And this mug release, you might know that we have a couple fulfillment centers across the country, and it didn't get there in time this week. And we didn't want to release something and then have you guys buy it and then have to wait an extra week to get it shipped to you. So rest assured, our barrel mug is coming. Fingers crossed next week. We just wanted to make sure it was all in our fulfillment centers and ready to go for you guys as well. I got a great little couple comments here about my shirt, like John over there on Facebook. What's up, Jeff? That shirt looks way better like that. This is a bleach dye that we did. And if you guys don't subscribe to The Scoop, you definitely want to get on that. Go on over to deathwishcoffee.com/The Scoop. That's our Monday newsletter where all of our amazing content comes out. That's the podcast, our blogs, community features, our horror scope, and we even do a weekly Spotify playlist of just the most random, most amazing stuff done by DJ Sophia. And we always are looking for new stuff to do, and been noticing that this thing, bleach dye, has been, taking the internet by storm. It's not new. It's basically tie-dye, but you're using bleach on dark clothing. And Deathwish Coffee, we love to make dark clothing. So we gave it a shot. I actually shot a video of doing this exact shirt and a couple others, and that is going to be coming out on Monday with a how-to on how to do it, and hopefully you guys will try it at home, and we'll get to see what you're going to do as well. Let's see. Like I said, ask me anything. Let me know. I'm trying to. I'm so behind on all of the things. Oh, Dummick Darkness over on YouTube. You said, "Can we see the new mug?" I don't even have one in my hands. If you go back and watch an earlier episode when we talked about the golden ticket, or check out our blog, and we have the golden ticket mug in our recent release blog up on deathwishcoffee.com. You can see what the mug's going to look like, but those colors aren't accurate. Those were just the variant colors. I have yet to see an actual mug. Again, it was supposed to be shipped here along with them all hitting in our fulfillment centers, and it just didn't happen. This is a great question. Over on Facebook, Zach Porter, how can I become a brand ambassador? If you go on over to deathwishcoffee.com, go to our About page. There is a way to submit to become a brand ambassador and an influencer. And all we're looking for is like-minded people who want to spread the caffeinated word to the masses. It's pretty easy. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Here's a good question that a lot of people have been asking, because this has been happening all over the country lately. Dylan over on Facebook says, "Have you tried CBD in your coffee?" You actually run a CBD business. That's pretty cool. I've tried it. I'm not the biggest fan, but I know a lot of people who are and who really, really enjoy the CBD coffee. And it's not in the cards as of yet, because as you can think of, doing a blend like that, there's legal ramifications. There's all sorts of different things that can happen, when you start to go down that route. And I'm not saying that it's not something that Deathwish would never do, but we have some really exciting stuff in the works coming hopefully this year and into next year. So if we were to ever do something like a CBD coffee, that would be years in the future. But we're always looking for new things. We're always looking to because the idea, is to really caffeinate the world. Here's a great question. Diana over on Facebook. Do y'all have coupons? I buy Deathwish coffee a lot, but sometimes need a price break. Well, if I've got it, do I have it here? I don't have it here, but let me see if I can type it in. Mother of content. Boom. You guys can see that, right? It made it with a capital, not capital, just all one word, mother of content. If you go over to deathwishcoffee.com and use that, you'll save 12% off your order for mother of content. There's some other codes out there too. Y'all make some bleach dyed stuff for the shop, Catherine says on Facebook. Maybe we will if it takes off. We had a really fun idea after doing these, right? Because, I haven't tie-dyed clothes since I was a kid, and I didn't know how this was going to work, but it turned out I really like it. It turned out pretty cool. So we're thinking about the next time we release a light shirt, which we do rarely. We release white t-shirts and gray t-shirts sometimes. We might try to do a coffee dye, right? Like maybe like actually try to stain like a white t-shirt with coffee and see maybe if it'll come out. I'm sure depending on how you brew the coffee and how strong the coffee is. Thankfully ours is the world's strongest, but I mean, depending on, like how hard you brew the coffee down, you could probably get some really cool stuff. So I don't know. I hope you guys. Oh, here's a good question. Melissa K over on Facebook. Do you guys have a loyalty program? We do. We're actually working on making it even better. We've been talking with a third-party company that is hopefully going to help us out with some crazy ideas we have for the loyalty program. Probably not going to be able to roll that out, those new ideas out until 2021. But right now there is a loyalty program. You can find all of that information on deathwishcoffee.com. You get points by being a member that you can use towards purchases. You also get points on your birthday, which is pretty great, and it's pretty awesome. So I don't know if you guys know, we've sponsored a NASCAR a couple times. We're actually sponsoring John Hunter Nemechek's NASCAR. He's up for Rookie of the Year in NASCAR this year. You can go on over to deathwishcoffee.com/John Hunter. Check out the interview I just did with John Hunter. But a question over on Facebook, Clifford asks, is there a chance you guys will do a die-cast car that is from the NASCAR run? I tell you guys this a lot. When you guys have incredible ideas like this, hit up Hey at deathwishcoffee.com. It's HEY at deathwishcoffee.com. That is the email that hits up our customer service. And the more customer service can hear from you guys what you want, the more the higher ups in the company will do it. Because I say it all the time, but I'm excited about everything. And I think most of my bosses don't listen to me anymore because I'm just like, let's do this. And they're like, who cares? Here's a great question. Eric Wall says Deathwish face masks. We actually have been looking into this since the pandemic hit. We were going to come out with a line of face masks early on, and unfortunately the company we were going to go with had to shutter their doors, just like many companies did. So it's something that we're still thinking about because, the reality of the situation is that this pandemic isn't going away anytime soon, and face masks are going to be the norm for a while. So hopefully we are going to be doing something like that. I have no other details than we are still looking into it, and it's something that is top of mind for us and that we really want to come out with. So hopefully that will help for you guys as well. Over on Facebook, by the way, love your profile pic. Beetlejuice is one of my favorites. Johnny says, can you guys make another coffee scoop? That's a great question. We did a pewter coffee scoop. It looks like a key, like a skeleton key almost, but it's a coffee scoop, and it is gorgeous. I loved coming out with that, and I definitely think we should do another one as well, for sure. Where are you guys watching from today? Let me know. I hope you guys are. Oh, by the way, the best office manager in the world, Allison, is in those comments saying that she listens to me. At least one person here listens to me. Thank you, Allison. Thank you very much. Another question I get asked a lot that you guys are doing. Ian over on Facebook says, how do I get a job with Deathwish? Go to deathwishcoffee.com, click our About page. You scroll down, I think like halfway down that page, there is a way to look for any jobs that we have. I believe it's deathwishcoffee.com/apply. And you can literally look. We're not always looking for jobs, but we're always putting, whenever we have new opportunities available, we're always putting them on that page. So it's a great thing to bookmark in your web browser, and keep coming back because you never know. Great question. Oh, great Twitch icon too over there, Mahabos on Twitch there. How about a Flex Fit hat? Something that's been asked about for a while because we did come out with a couple hats from New Era. Loved working with that company, and they are the snapback hats. And a lot of people, myself included, are like, well, when are we going to do a Flex Fit? It's another thing that is coming. We will be doing a Flex Fit hat, but again, it's one of those things where I just don't know when that's going to happen. We were just starting to have those conversations with New Era, and then the pandemic hit and quarantine happened. And New Era actually is still they're getting back to work a little bit slower even than us. So, they have a short staff and they are fulfilling a lot of orders, obviously that they were doing throughout the year while they were had their doors closed. So I'm hoping in 2021 we're able to do a flex foot hat, because that would be a really, really cool thing to do. Oh, look at Kansas, Missouri, Cohoes, Wyoming, California, Georgia, Utica. Hello, everybody. Denver, Kentucky, Pittsburgh. Here's a good question. We actually have a couple blogs on this. Tanya asks, just how strong is Deathwish Coffee? The easy answer is this. We've been tested by Caffeine Informer multiple times, and our coffee, if you make our coffee like a normal cup of coffee, which the instructions are right on the side of the bag, we boast about 2 times the amount of caffeine that you'd get in a regular cup of coffee from a normal cup of coffee. Now, I know a lot of you out there have heard other companies being like, well, our coffee's stronger. And there are. There are companies out there that do have, per Caffeine Informer and science looking into it, do have coffee that technically has more caffeine. But the reason why is because they actually add the chemical of caffeine into their coffee, and that's something we'd never do. Our coffee is highly caffeinated because of the roasting process and the super mad science secret ingredients that Mike has developed from this roasting process. The way he blends the beans, the temperature, the roast time, the roast everything. The recipe for Deathwish is what makes it so smooth and so strong. And if you've never tried it, give it a shot. We have 100% no bullshit guarantee. And that's no bullshit. And here's a great question that I've seen a lot too. Can we get a Deathwish inspired cookbook? Something that we've been talking about for 3 years, since I started here. I really want to do this. I want to make this happen. That is such an undertaking. At the end of the day, we are a company of less than 50 employees at this time. We are such a small business. And so large ideas like that are great, but they're kind of low on that totem pole, like when we want to just continue to produce the best coffee for you guys and the best merchandise. So know that it's something that we always talk about, coming out with a Deathwish cookbook, and it will happen one day. But, I don't know. It's gonna take some time, for sure. I want to leave you guys with this. What's really interesting in this time, with businesses being shut down and also lots of large gatherings like music and conventions being shut down, people are finding new and inventive ways to still keep entertainment alive. This week, actually starting today through Sunday, is Comic-Con International. San Diego Comic-Con, one of the biggest Comic-Cons in the world, is completely free and virtual for everybody. And you can literally attend this year from the comfort of your own home. I've never been myself, but I'm definitely going to check it out. They have live streaming panels every single day. And yeah, a lot of it is on comic books, but some of your favorite television and movies are also a part of this as well. Incredible stuff. Like there's a whole celebration of Doctor Who and Power Rangers, different ones, right? There's a celebration of the king of zombies himself, George Romero. There is Keanu Reeves is gonna host a panel because he is writing a comic book. Speaking of Keanu Reeves, they're literally gonna do a panel on Bill and Ted 3, Bill and Ted's Next Adventure, or whatever the heck it's called. Save the music. How cool is that? And it's gonna be hosted by Kevin Smith. So many cool things. Check out Comic-Con International for their entire list of stuff starting today through Sunday. Also this week, Sideshow Collectibles, one of the coolest companies out there in California that makes statues and figures of all your favorite stuff. Marvel, Star Wars, horror movie stuff, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the list goes on and on. They have the coolest artists around. They're doing a virtual con all week long. They started on Monday and they're going straight through to Sunday. In fact, on Friday night, they're doing a virtual drink and draw with a bunch of their artists who are going to come in live and draw live, and you get to interact with them. I'm actually going to be there like a Deathwish halftime we're going to do. So if you go on over to sideshowcollectibles.com, you can find out all of those details and more, which is really, really cool. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Like I said, be on the lookout. We're going to do some fun stuff. Tomorrow, we're going to have some deals going on. On Monday, the scoop comes out. If you haven't gotten that scoop, sign up yet. Don't forget, deathwishcoffee.com, the scoop. That's when you can get all of our Monday newsletters and all of our amazing content. If you're looking for Deathwish Coffee to come into a store near you, you can go to deathwishcoffee.com/store locator and find out where our products are near you. And if they're not near you, we're working on it. And let us know where you live and where you'd like to see us on your shelf. And like I said, that Barrel Brand mug is right around the corner. We've got some really cool mug releases coming out the rest of the year and some awesome merchandise on the way as well. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. And as always, stay caffeinated and keep your mugs up. Goodbye, everybody.